Morning. We're back at Thornage Hall, and you may know that our service users are unable to be with us through the lockdown period. However, work is still continuing at Thornage Hall, and all of the tenants are on site and they are helping us with all the work that needs to be done. This morning we thought that we would come together, buy some St John's wort, which we can see growing here at Thornage Hall, and I have one of the tenants with me, and it's Simon. Now, Simon and I just thought that we might like to tell you a little bit about a community festival that will be happening on the 24th of June. Can you tell us, Simon, what that festival is going to be?
It's called the Feast of St. John.
The Feast of St. John, that's right. And what we're doing is we're actually celebrating the birth of John the Baptist.
John the Baptist, that's on the day, 24.
Now, under a Christian faith, we are aware that St. John was born 6 months before Jesus.
Before Jesus.
And we know that Jesus' birthday is
On the
25th of
December.
December, that's right. So it's quite a key point in the Christian year.
Yeah.
However, what we try to do here at Thornage Hall is we link this to the summer solstice, which has been a few days before the 24th, on the 20th of June. Now, this is a point which is a very, very valuable thing to think about when we're working here on the land primarily, is that it's one of the key points of the year. These are sometimes known as cardinal points throughout the year. And the midsummer, obviously, is the middle of the summertime. And at this point in the Northern Hemisphere, as we are at Thornage, we are thinking that the sun is at its highest point and it's slowly going to start to descend towards autumn, the autumn equinox. Okay, so we've just got a few things. We're going to go back to the festival just so you can just have an understanding of how we celebrate that and why we feel that's important. So, Simon, I was just going to ask you a little bit about why do we have a fire for St. John's? Can we think a little bit about why that's important?
It's about the heat of the sun. And
The heat of the sun,
yes.
with the sun being at its highest point
High point, is it, in the sky,
Yeah.
is it?
on the 20th of
On
June,
the 20th of June.
but now slowly starting to descend.
Descend, is it?
One could say the power of the sun is just starting
It's
to
go da-
slowly
go down.
ebb down towards the equinox.
September.
September the 23rd, usually, isn't it?
25,
Yeah.
is it?
So what we'd like to do is we'd like to celebrate the power of the sun, and we have a large bonfire,
Large bonfire.
and then we fuel the flames.
Between the flames.
In actual fact, one of the traditional community songs that we sing is
Full flaming fire.
Full Flaming Fire. Yes, indeed. Another nice song that we sing here at Thornage, amongst many others. And the St. John's Festival is a great day for all of the community because it involves the Feast of St. John's.
Feast of St. John, you have a barbecue, that's
A barbecue and
games.
and sometimes the gardeners find us some strawberries, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So we have a community feast, if you like,
Community feast.
representing the Feast of St. John's,
St. John's, yeah.
and we link this with the fire that we have for the summer solstice.
Summer solstice.
Okay.
Which is 2 days before. 2 days before.
A few days before on the 20th.
20th, isn't it?
That's it. Now, the whole point of doing this is that it gives somebody a life rhythm. So throughout the year, we are aware that we have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And these key points within those 4 seasons, being summer, midsummer, is a sort of a turning point, if you like. We know that we're in summer, but we know that we're slowly stepping towards
autumn.
We're going over a threshold,
Towards
and we're going towards autumn. And then we see what autumn brings for us.
See what autumn brings for us, is it?
We don't want to wish our time away,
We don't.
because in the summer we know that the garden is in full fruit. We'll be looking forward to tomatoes and cucumbers and all of the fantastic other vegetables that are
And
grown
strawberries
here.
as well, and strawberries.
And definitely strawberries. We
Yes.
need those for St. John's Day.
St.
Yes,
John's Day.
indeed. So we hope that you've enjoyed that little understanding of how we celebrate some of the festivals, particularly St. John's, which, as we have already told you, is on the
24th of June.
24th of June, a few days after the summer,
Solstice.
well, the midsummer day.
Midsummer Day, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's on the
20th.
20th of June.
20th of June, isn't it?
So thank you, Simon.
Thank you.
Appreciate your help on supporting me with that.
Yeah.
And we'll just have the last view of the St John's Wort.
St John's Wort, is it?